Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy NTG back here with another video today. And today, guys, I'll be talking about kind of how the market's going to fare over the next couple of weeks, what you should be doing with cards. Should you sell them? Should you keep them? And if you should invest in anything. Before we get into the video, if you guys do enjoy the video, I recommend you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on post notifications. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're currently on pace to do it, but I'm getting a little scared, getting a little close. I need you guys to be killing the subscribe button as soon as possible. It means a lot. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So, let's first talk about the obvious. So, next week is Harvest, we're assuming at least. And so, Harvest is probably going to come on the 16th and the 23rd. So, on Thanksgiving Day, we'll probably get part 2. And then before that, we'll get part 1 on the 16th. That's at least what we're expecting. I wouldn't expect that to be any different. But if you guys are unaware, Harvest is the Thanksgiving promo. And a little leak got out between the Pat Surtain and the Amari Cooper. It says you can achieve something at a 92 overall, so we're assuming now we're getting an overall bump next week, which a lot of people, including myself, were not expecting it this early, but we're going to have 2 weeks probably of 91 overalls, which is going to suck. It's going to suck just for the longevity of the game. For right now, it's going to be cool to get 92s, but for the longevity, it's definitely going to hurt it. So that's at least what we're anticipating. I wouldn't imagine it changes, and if it does, I'll let you guys post on something like a short or on the community tab or something like that if they change the description on the Pat Surtain or Amari Cooper, but we're expecting 92 overalls. But then right after, on the 24th, we get a promo that's going to tank the market, probably. We're getting the Black Friday promo, which is called the Blitz promo. And the Blitz promo is usually the promo every year that kills the market. Usually, I say. Last year was not the case. Last year, just because of the TVP, the Training Variety Pack, it held a lot of value. And it was actually really, really good to open those offers because everything was still inflated just because of the TVP. Obviously, we don't have it in the game this year. So I would anticipate the market crashing that day. And I guess kind of the best thing I can say is similar is, do you remember about 2 months ago or so when they put the Star Elite bundle in? It was 11 Star Elite packs and 86 plus packs or something like that. It was only 2,800 points. It was $25. Almost everybody bought it that was spending money on the game. That completely destroyed the market. And just kind of a guideline, I mean, cards went down probably about half in price. A lot of cards went down half in price, which was wild. And could definitely be the same here in this next drop, or I guess on the Blitz promo, because we expect to see deals like that, but not just one of them, but maybe like 20 of them. So, yeah, the market's going to absolutely tank. And if we just look where the market's sitting right now, we'll kind of see what we could expect things around. So, an overall pump will mean that training, the mystery pack, again, the only thing that holds training up right now is the mystery pack, really. So, the mystery pack will probably go up. Assuming we're expecting 92s to quick sell for around 23 to 25k, I would anticipate the mystery pack being around 32 to 3,300 training, which probably sits around well. And with that, it'd make training about 11 to 12 coins per, maybe even cheaper at 10 coins per, depending on which packs are in the pack itself. So if we kind of look, we'll start with the 90 overall. So 90 overall most feared cards right now. These are cards that are still really, really good cards, but are going to be outdated in about 2 weeks, and a lot of them are going to be obsolete. Maybe, Avante Max will be like a third corner, or Marshall Lynch might be your backup running back. Johnny Hecker will still be the best punter in the game, but no one's going to care about a punter. So 90 overalls are now about 210k. That quick sells, if you bought it, it's going to quick sell for about 19 and a half training per. Yeah, I would expect these cards to be about 120 to 130k maximum, maybe, if we do get an overall increase, which we're expecting. Even if we don't get an overall increase with the Harvest promo, I would expect it with the Blitz promo, because that's typically how we see it. Especially last year, if you remember, we had 93 overall Masters, then we bumped up to 94 Vic, Night Train, and then there's 2 other cards too. I'm completely blanking, Steve Smith and one other card, but yeah, I would expect 90 overalls to be around 120, 130k, maybe even cheaper, around 100k. And that, that's going to allow for you to build a great team for about, I don't know what, 2.5 million coins. Because, I mean, there'll still be a few expensive cards. Like Donald Parham will probably still be around 180, 190k. Lamar might still be around 150k. Jair might be 200. There'll be a few outliers that are still kind of expensive for training purposes. But otherwise, everything's going to crash. So, I mean, hey, if you want to build that most feared theme team in about a week, I don't think it's a bad idea I guess 2 weeks. I don't think it's a bad idea to do that. And the reason I'm saying that is because for basically 2.5 million coins, you're getting a team that's going to be +1 overall. So it's going to be a 91 overall full team, basically. That's not bad. That's not bad, man. Obviously, the only thing that's going to suck is the LTDs are still going to be pretty expensive, which I'll go over those in just a second. All these cards, very, very expensive, besides Harrison Butker. Von Miller's not too bad right now. Same with Garrett Wilson, but obviously Amani Hooker, Larry Tunsil. Then, of course, the big Cody Whitehair is a very, very expensive card. Let's talk about 91 overall. It's all Madden cards that came out yesterday that you're probably like, hey, I want to pick up those cards because those cards look really good. I don't recommend it this week, but next week, or 2 weeks from now, if you want to do it, even next week, I guess. But I guess I would recommend doing this at the Blitz promo because we're probably going to see an all Madden offer, a 91 overall all Madden player for like 2,000 points or something like that. I would expect to see. This is going to bring their price down to about 200K, 250K, I think. Not to mention we'll have 2 weeks under our belts of 92 overall, so these cards will not be the best cards in their position, but they'll still be very, very good. You'll still have a guy probably like John Runyon, who's the top right tackle, which I do have on my team. Maybe a guy like Stephen Boyd's really good. William Perry might still be the best defensive tackle. Ricky Williams probably a top 3 running back. They'll still be very, very good cards, and they'll be significantly cheaper than right now. And people can make the argument, hey, you know what? If you're not buying these cards now, you're missing out on 2 weeks of playing with them. I get that, but unless you're planning on spending money, I don't recommend it because to be honest, you're just losing coins. You're losing coins, and if you're going to play with these cards, play with them for a week, get rid of them right before Thursday. Get rid of them Wednesday. They'll be a little cheaper, but get rid of them Wednesday if you're going to do it. I mean, they'll probably be around 350K per. Especially guys like Marvin Harrison, probably around 400K, stuff like that. So if you want to play with them for about a week, but sell them off before Thursday. Besides that, like any other 90 overall, like I talked about, probably be, especially as unstoppable cards, expect them to be around 120, 110K after the Blitz promo. Again, assuming we're getting our overall bump. So yeah, that's definitely something to look forward into. Now let's talk about kind of what I'm going to do to prepare for this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I think, I haven't made up my mind guaranteed, but I think I'm going to sell a lot of these expensive cards on my teams. And granted, I don't have a ton of super, super expensive cards, but the one I look at in particular is Cody Whitehair. Cody Whitehair right now is going for a total of 730,000 points as a 90 overall left guard. I can pick up an A9 left guard for about 180K right now, so I'm getting an overall decrease, and I'm not running the most feared team, so I don't really need Cody Whitehair that importantly. He's better than Quentin Nelson right now, but 500K better, I don't know about that. So I think I'm going to get rid of Cody Whitehair. Another card I might get rid of is Von Miller, simply because I don't think I use Von Miller on my team. I haven't really paid attention. But all the other cards are basically around quick sell value, so I don't know if I need to jump out and go get rid of them right now, but I guess I could. John Runyon, I probably am going to get rid of too. There's not really a ton of other right tackles in the game, which does suck right now, so it's a very, very scarce position. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to replace him, and if it's even worth it at that point. I mean, we look at right tackles overall-wise. Yeah, not really worth it. Juwan Taylor, I guess, 150K. Lincoln Kennedy I could get for 230, but once again, I expect his price to be around 120K a week from now, so why would I basically waste 100K? So I'll see about it. I don't know what I'm going to do with that in regards to that situation yet, but overall, if you just kind of look at it, I expect the market to crash. And I think you guys should be getting rid of a lot of your expensive pieces. There's not a ton of super expensive cards in this game, but you think about it. I wouldn't pick up any 91 overall right now, except for maybe Kurt Warner if you're going to run a quarterback for a while, or an LTD around quick sell value isn't a bad option either. LTDs, I'd always pick up around quick sell value regardless of their overall, except for like 87, 88s now. I'd always go with like 89. LTDs, if you can pick them up, stuff like that. Like Bradley Chubb right now for 450 isn't a bad price. Cards like that. Josh Allen for 395, definitely get him. Derwin James for 415, great price for him. Stuff like that, I would recommend picking up. But yeah, that's basically the premise of it. Kind of, should you invest in anything? I think if you're gonna do anything, I'd invest in mystery packs. Get your training cheap. I'd probably recommend get started doing this Monday. What I'd do is I'd get the training, probably gonna be around 17 coins per. So open these packs, hold on to Star Elites, Max Fantasies, and Pro Playmakers. You can open the rest because they're not going to immediately, the odds aren't going to boost up on them. So if you can open this pack for about, I mean, preferably you'd want to get it for around 15 coins per, but I don't think it's going to drop that much unless we get a crazy special offer this weekend. But you're going to want to open this pack and kind of just hold on to packs. And essentially, you're going to open up Thursday. If you have the time, get rid of all that stuff before Blitz because it's going to go down once again. But pack odds are going to increase. So balance it. It's a balancing act. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably invest in those. I'll probably invest 5-6 million into them. And then I'll probably get rid of a couple cards for my team. That's how I'm going to prepare. And that's basically how the market's going to shift over the next 2 weeks. So it's going to be a big 2 weeks in this game. So if you guys are excited, we're kind of in the part right now of month. I need you guys to like, subscribe, comment down below, turn post notifications. Again, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Really appreciate it. And I'm NTG. Peace out.